Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Galaxy CDs Rocks and Flips. My name is Ryan and I'm coming to you as always from the Bat Cave. If this is your first time at the channel or at the podcast, I am a full-time reseller and part-time YouTuber and podcaster working out of my home in the greater Cincinnati area, and this channel is all about the flip life. You have reached the, October 27th edition of the midweek What's Sold on eBay recap. Got 16 items to go over today, so we're not going to mess around. We're just going to get stuck right in. This first item, a CD single from 1996, Jay-Z, Can't Knock the Hustle, Fool's Paradise remix. This was part of that big 8,000 CD lot that I bought. So I own this for about 3.5 cents. Sold for $19.99, free shipping. This was new in package. Next up, we have a book. This is from the big lot, the 2,500 odd book lot that I bought a few weeks ago, Roman Coins and Their Values by David R. Sear. This is a 4th edition hardcover with dust jacket from 1988. Was in pretty good shape. I priced this kind of at the, middle of the comps on it because it was in pretty decent condition and it sold almost right away for 20 bucks. I own this for 25 cents. This lot that I bought has a ton of Roman and Greek history in it, so we're probably going to be seeing these for a while. This one is The Romans in Spain by John S. Richardson from 1998, another hardcover with dust jacket. I had this priced at $24.99 or best offer, got an offer of $20 for that, and sold it. Again, an item that I own for $1.25. This is one of those I've talked about in the past, like the local area church and community cookbooks that you can usually find at estate sales in big piles for low dollars. This is one that I own for $0.25. It's from Dayton, Ohio, from the Journal Herald. It's Simple Recipes by Ann Heller. I had it listed for $27.99. It was part of my 20% off sale that I'm running right now, $22.39 with free shipping. Again, it's an item that I own for about 25 cents, so real nice flip. This has been around for a while. This is from an estate sale, probably almost a year ago. So long tail, but these things do eventually seem to move. Back into the CDs, Young Star, Throwed Young Playa. This is another new CD. This is from Straight Profit Records from 1999. I had this listed for, I think, $29.99 or best offer. Got an offer of $24. This was also from that big lot, so another 3.5 cent CD. The Christmas ornaments continue to gradually get out of here. I've only got a handful of them left. This was the Hallmark keepsake ornament, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Real cool little, it's like the bridge of the Enterprise. I own these all for $1.50 a piece. I sold this for $24 with free shipping. That lot was about 45 pieces, or no, I don't know how many pieces it was. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it was 30 pieces. I bought it for $45. So yeah, that math works out. So $1.50 a piece, $45. I've already made well over $300 in sales on that lot. So it's not going to be one of those 10x my money deals, but it's been relatively profitable and they've sold reasonably quickly once I got them listed. Another CD, Corel, Make It Last Forever. The romance. This was an original 1994 pressing, real rare, out of print. I had it listed, I think, for $29.99. I saw that I had a watcher, so when I sent some offers out, I sent a 15% off offer, and someone grabbed this, so $25.49 with free shipping, again, on an item that I owned for about 4 cents. Another book from the big lot, Fear God and Dread Not. This is a correspondence of Admiral Lord Fisher. This was I think it's a World War I kind of book. I had it listed for maybe $34.99 or $32.99. Sent out an offer on it for 15% off at $28.04 with free shipping and sold that. Own it for, again, 25 cents. Another book. This is from an estate sale. I bought this. I think I paid $1 for this. So big spender. That's a lot for me. If you've been following along, there's a lot of 25-cent books. Here's one I paid $1 for. I had it listed for $39.99. I was running it for 10% off. I had a watcher on it, so I sent an additional offer on it, and somebody bought it for $30.59 with free shipping. Again, for $1, turned it into 30. That's a nice flip. I would take those all day long. This was a nice sale. This was a really interesting one. So this is 2 books. The U.S. Marines in Lebanon, 1982 to 1984. It was signed by the author. And a book called The Route, The Marines in Beirut, again from August of 1982 to February of 1984. So this is in that time frame where the attack on the U.S. Marine barracks in Lebanon took place. It actually happened on my birthday in 1983. The gentleman who bought these books sent me a message, and he had left Beirut 10 days before the attack. So his hope is that there are some pictures and some memories of some of the guys that he served with over there. So really glad that this went to someone who served. If you've served ever, thank you so much for your service. It's a debt we can really never appropriately repay, but I can at least say thank you. So this was a really nice sale. $42. He made me offers on both of these, kind of told me his story, so I went ahead and accepted. $21 a book on average, not bad. And again, they went to someone that I think will truly appreciate them. Another book, you know me in these religious books, if you've been following along for a while, The Daily Missal of the Mystical Body, the Mary Knoll Fathers. This was from 1957, leather bound, really nice version of this book. I had it listed for $44.99 with free shipping. Got it full price for it. I own it for 50 cents. This was from an estate sale a while back. Here's a real nice sale. If you've been following along for long, you've heard me talk about this big lot of 40s era romance novels that I bought. This is from 1936, Too Many Bows by Alma Sue Scarberry. Hardcover with a dust jacket in fairly nice condition. I had this listed for $69.99 or best offer. The person who bought this actually made me offers on 2 books, this one for $60 and another one for $16. So it ended up being a $76 sale with free shipping for 2 books that I own for 67 cents a piece. So I've got whatever, $1.34 in them and sold them for $76. Pretty nice. This was a fairly big sale, $61.51. One buyer bought 4 of the Galaxy Science Fiction digests and 1 science fiction book. Those sci-fi digests I own for 44 cents a piece. The sci-fi books I own for about 75 cents. So I don't have a whole bunch in this, and it went for $61.51. The book actually had media rate shipping, customer paid, so they paid $2.80 for shipping. I think the 5 of these altogether only weighed 2 pounds, so I was only out about 53 cents for shipping, plus the materials, of course. So that's a really, really nice sale as well. Another CD. This was a real nice one. Cherelle Fortier Games featuring Tay de Tay of 11-5. Never heard of them. This was a CD single from 1996. Really rare piece to find, I guess, in this good a shape. I had it listed for $99.99 or best offer. Got an offer of $84.99 plus shipping. I went ahead and took that. This is again from that big lot, so I own it for 3.5 cents. $85. Not bad. Most weeks that would be the flip of the week, but this week I had this item, a 1903 edition of The Wizard of Oz. This book was not really in very good shape. It had some damage to the pages. It was a little warped, but it was a really, really unusual piece. Lots of really cool illustrations in it. So this is one that I took a chance on. I put it up at auction starting at $29.99 and got, as you can see from the picture, if you're watching on YouTube, 13 bids on it. The last 15 minutes, as these auctions do, if they're going to go crazy, that's when they go crazy. I was actually driving on my way, I think, to Fort Wayne, Indiana to pick up a car, and my phone just started going crazy with bids. Really quickly went from $32 to $88 and a penny plus shipping. And that's another one that was in that big lot that I own for 25 cents. So outstanding flip with that. That kind of recaps the biggest stuff for the week. I sold a ton of items. If you caught the weekly recap on Sunday, it was a really good week last week. This week so far is off to a very good start as well. But a lot of these items, I saw somebody just post on Facebook. It was a picture of, it was like a storage unit with boxes full of books. And the consensus in the comments was, don't buy them. Books are worthless. You can't give them away. And hopefully this sheds a little light on the fact, again, I'm under no illusions that it's not a lot of work. You can see behind me, I got stacks of books. I got boxes of books everywhere that I've talked about. Sorting them, finding the ones that are of good value, and getting them listed is pretty time consuming. But there is excellent, excellent money in some of these old books. The big lot that I bought a couple of weeks ago, I paid $460 for it. I am way into the money on that, and I have less than probably a quarter of them listed at this point. I still think, even though some of these more recent boxes have not been that great, I still think ultimately that's going to be a $40,000 lot at retail. So, you know, if you see those big lots and you got the time and the wherewithal to store them and the patience to list them, there can be great, great money in these old books. So with that, I'm going to close it. I hope you're having a great week. We will reconvene on Sunday with the next Galaxy CDs, Rocks, and Flips Reseller Talk podcast. Until then, it's time to sell. Thanks, guys. Hey, everybody. Thanks for spending a little time with Galaxy CDs, Rocks, and Flips. If you'd like to spend a little more time, there's another video in the upper right-hand corner. If you'd like to spend a lot more time, you can subscribe down below.